Alright, I just started recording, so I'm gonna go ahead and explain the glitch here, explain exactly what I'm doing, explain exactly how I'm doing it. The idea here is once you get to whatever level you want to skip, we're basically going to save in that level. So I'm gonna go ahead and save in Trollhole, because this is the level that I'm planning on doing the skip in. And now what I'm going to do is, right after saving, I'm going to go ahead and reload my unexpected party save. And once I reload, I'm going to go ahead and do the menu duping twice, which the menu duping is just the pressing A and R on the same frame while you're over exit game. You have to have at least 2 menu dupes in order to do it, and then just walk in, finish the level. And I'm going to exit the level, or exit the vendor. I'm going to press L and then R to switch pages, so I'm able to interact with the menu that appears over the cutscene. I'm going to click Load Game. I'm going to click Yes, Load Game, and exactly, I think it's 17 frames after I click Yes, I'm going to press the Start button to skip the cutscene, which will bring me to, instead of bringing me to Roast Mutton like it should after Unexpected Party, it will bring me to whatever level I loaded. Now, if it does bring me to Roast Mutton, that means I pressed Start too early after pressing A. If it brings me to the level that I loaded, but I see the Load Successful box appear at all, then that means I pressed Start too late. Either way, at that point, you kind of just have to reset the console.
He regretted leaving home almost immediately.
Anyway, I actually got it first try that time. That's what it looks like to get it first try, is you just go straight to Trollhole. You don't see the Load Successful, or not Trollhole, whatever level you loaded. Now what I need to do, once I've done the trick successfully, is I need to activate some sort of text box that doesn't cause Bilbo to speak dialogue. In this case, I'm going to use a health potion text box, one that tells me health potion acquired. So I'm going to go open a chest. And you'll see what happens when I grab the health potion. Instead of activating the text box, it activates this menu that says Load Successful. So then you can just load your game, just like that. It will, instead of loading any saved game, because it doesn't have a saved game in the load queue, it will bring you to the vendor at the end of the level. So you can just skip right past the level.
So,
yeah, it's a different amount of frames for each level. Thanks for asking that. Now, like I said, and I'm going to show examples of doing it wrong and why each different wrong method doesn't work. First, I'm going to show doing the press too late, and why even though it looks like it works, it doesn't actually work. So I'm going to go ahead and reload Unexpected Party. And I'm going to do the glitch exactly the same, except I'm going to press Start too late.
he regretted leaving home.
And you can see you saw the Load Successful text box appear, but that's an indication that you pressed Start too late, is if you see the Load Successful box at all, even if it appears and freezes on screen when you press Start, that means that you pressed Start exactly 1 frame too late, but it's still too late. Now, it might look like it worked because it did bring me to the correct level. But the reason it doesn't work is because if you go and grab the health potion, it doesn't bring up the correct thing. Now, if the load successful box freezes on your screen, the health potion will actually do something different, where it will bring up this other weird menu on your screen when you activate a text box. It's still not something you can use because it's not bringing up the load successful box, which is what you need. So I'll go ahead and show what it looks like if you press start too early. In other words, before the 17 through 19 frames. And I'm not sure exactly what the frame count is for each level, so if David could put that up, if he's still on here, that would help quite a bit. And leave a little bit of time for reading, David, just because it is, this is a video that I'm recording that I'm going to be uploading to my YouTube as kind of an explanation. Anyway, this time, like I said, I'm going to press start too early.
He regretted leaving.
Which, it just brings you to roast mutton. Now, with roast mutton, of course, this isn't the level you want to be in at all. That's pretty straightforward. Now, the first thing you'll notice is when you try to press start, nothing happens. It doesn't bring up a menu or anything. This is something that we call zero menu glitch, or ZMG. That basically just means that you can't activate the menu. This normally happens if you do the glitch correctly as well, as you get ZMG. So you can't pause or anything, which can help. Now, the reason, and I'll go ahead and just use this as an example of why we don't use text boxes that cause Bilbo to speak, because normally this level would work the same as whatever levels are, as whatever level you would want to load correctly. The text boxes will activate whatever, but when you activate a text box that has Bilbo talk, this is what happens. It crashes the game. Now, if you press start way too early, like I did just now, it crashes the game on this accessing memory card menu. If you press start exactly one frame too early, then it will actually lock your game on the load successful menu, and the sound that it's making when it crashes will be even louder, which gets really annoying. At this point, you can't press the reset button to reset your console if you're on GameCube or Wii. I believe you can on PS2, and I don't even know about Xbox. You actually have to power off the console and restart everything. Which, that's a good opportunity to, like, reset your memory card or whatever if you feel like you need to. Which, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, that's the, explanation for the, glitch there. That's the explanation for the, what is it called? ELTS? Yes. I'm just gonna wait until, David finishes putting up the, level frame times, so whoever's here can see those as well. Thank you for that, by the way, David. It does help quite a bit. I believe I got everything in there, except for the timing that I use for the presses. The timing that I use, and it's not 100% consistent, but it's pretty consistent for me. Okay, there's the Clouds Burst one, so that's the last one. The timing I like to use is I press start on the first syllable of immediately, and then I press A about halfway through the word, usually on the it syllable of immediately. So anyway, I think that's all there is to the skip. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask away. But I'm gonna stop recording the video now. That's a pretty good demonstration. That's a pretty good explanation video, I feel.